Non-lethal, by the way. He very rarely will ever try and kill anyone. This serene guy. That's going to be a lot of damage. I've never rolled damage for a monk before. 2d8 plus 5.
My swords have impact, so they all do d10s.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
never. Okay,
Yeah, also that's the
slash.
thing, after the session, like, probably you will still have access to the Titan Forge, because the party, like, befriended, like, helped one Titan crafter reclaim his place, and they, like, got few free items from him.
That's 17 non-lethal.
Oh, right, because you have the impact thing. Okay.
I got a bard pumping me up. I got all kinds of things going on that I didn't know about.
Okay, so total 17 non-lethal damage against him. Cool beans.
And he's done.
I'm trying to figure out how
And he's
far,
stunned.
like, how far of a cone, like, is it 90 degrees? Or is it like 70 or something?
It starts in whatever square you're shooting into, and then it spreads. So if you're wanting to shoot a cone without frying Genrico, 5-foot step down 1, and then shoot exactly diagonal, and it won't hit Genrico or me.
Genkira, yeah.
Genkiro.
Okay.
Genrico, the Hispanic fox.
Wait, if he's stunned, does that mean he automatically fails his reflex save?
I don't know.
Let me check the conditions description.
Because it'd be kind of hard for him to dodge.
Well, he basically, when he's stunned, like when it comes to the monk description of the stun, he like drops his weapons and he's unable to like respond to things.
Okay,
that's like the
stunned creature drops everything held, can take actions, takes -2 penalty to AC, loses his dexterity bonus to AC if any. It doesn't say anything about unavailability to. I will give him like reflex save, but with penalty.
Yeah, I think he like loses dex to his reflex save or something.
He loses infinity. No, I don't know. Sorry.
Anyways, so his turn, then my turn.
Wow, and he rolled not one. So yeah. Wait, why did I need to roll? Yeah, he's stunned. Yeah, because he wanted to use some. Okay, so he was stunned for that round. He will not want to be stunned next round, but he might not live to that.
I shift down.
And you already know he will fail the reflex save of whatever you want to hit.
Jeez.
Yep. Wait, what? Only 36?
He rolled 38 damage. Them ones, man.
That's painful.
Hey, nice going, essay.
I should have just full attacked.
Okay, but he takes. What type of damage is it?
It's force damage.
Okay, nothing has resistance to force.
Nope. Basically, if you want flavor, I just like stepped away from you and yelled Kamehameha and pointed my hands at Wes.
I'm impressed.
And then giant beam of silvery moonlight smashes into him.
Okay, cool. Aoti.
Okay, like finally. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Okay, I've had enough of you. Aoti activates Aurora Break and Eclipsing Moon, 2 abilities she has. Oh my god. Anyhow, these are all against his against flat-footed touch AC, essentially 10.
Well, normally his flat-footed is 22, his touch is 24.
Well,
yeah.
It's going against, it's hitting flat-footed and touch. So unless he has like any deflect stuff, it would be 10.
Natural. Well, he has 5 deflection and 1
yeah,
dodge.
but that's 15. So yeah.
And dodge gets taken off by the flat-footed.
Yeah, okay, so all of them
Okay.
hit.
This is gonna do a lot of damage. Essentially, this is supposed to be my ultimate attack, but since I can do it every time we get into combat, I end up doing it a lot more than I should do.
Oh, look
Uh,
who's here.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
I arrive just as it thinks it's about to end.
Yeah,
Also, oh, I hear you are tired.
yeah,
Oh.
I am really tired.
Uh,
Long day
Thursdays
at
just
work?
don't work for me.
What?
I mean, I
440
left a post on forums like wondering if you can throw another days, but just so you know, we get a new guy, Rock Martin Rock. Jai is playing Martin is playing our dragon.
That one.
He is a cleric monk, and he has already saved our asses once.
He's up to a good start. Anyhow,
And he has not yet released any Eldritch Abominations.
That is also a good thing. I am also not a cleric monk, but I'm more of the tank of the party.
yeah.
Basically, I stand in front and people try to hit me but fail.
And if they do, they, like, hit his, like, what, you have, like, 400 HP?
Let me grab my health.
Also, he shoots foxes out of his mouth.
Yes, it's great.
Essentially, Jai is a tank that once went invisible.
It was
let
great.
everyone and let everyone else get the damage.
Yep, that was when I realized that going invisible for me might have not been the best idea.
So, yeah. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure. Does Wes die by 441 damage?
Well, his standing hit points was 115.
Essentially, Audil like fuck it, pulls out her gun, teleports up in the air, and starts firing like fire pillars at him.
Teleport up to his forehead and just blow his brains out or something.
Fires 7 shots straight into his head, and then teleports back down again.
I mean, you still only have a lot of turns, so I mean, you're mad.
Yeah, exactly.
You just basically quintuple hit just to make certain he's dead.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, it's like there was Wes and there wasn't Wes.
Yeah.
Like he got shot into so many pieces that it cannot be truly like he ceases to exist, even though guns normally don't erase existence.
Yeah. Essentially,
this one does.
Yeah, essentially, since I am buffing it with a special ability, it shoots like flame pillars every shot, essentially.
Out of character, Julius is amazing at power playing.
Come on.
Like,
Jai is by far the best. Remember that overpowered character you had, Jai?
Oh,
What's his
remember
name again?
Xerxil? Yeah, I like Xerxil. We
Anyhow,
need to fight Xerxil and
No.
see how horrible we die.
the best
Essentially-
part about it is that Julius
Wasn't
does
he
it.
named Ereniel?
Yeah, Erenia.
Oh, yeah, god dang it. I'm
Super
literally-
Saiyan 80 AC?
Yeah, it was great.
Julius, do
Essentially-
you, like, try to make overpowered characters? Do they just become overpowered when you make them?
Yeah.
Basically what happens, like several bits and pieces of West like go flying towards the
God dang
like
it, I
small
keep
ripple. The body disappears and the ripple implodes of itself and just tears the ground below it just apart. And
By Game
just the ritual thingy just ceases to exist too. Both of them, to be honest.
Yeah. Essentially, the Erenial, the reason why it was so overpowered is Martin made a campaign where we're supposed to make an as overpowered character as possible.
Not Martin, me. Oh no,
Jai
wait.
made a character that's impossible to kill.
Ah, wait, because
Essentially.
you also
the point
played
of the
something
character, yeah.
else.
And I made a luchador.
It was
I made that
great.
guy.
It was
And I made a
absolutely
giant-
great.
Yeah.
And
We had
this
like a
guy-
giant man who dealt like shit tons of damage. We had a luchador who tried to grapple everything and failed horribly sometimes.
Well,
It was
and the
great.
best part is when he failed horribly, he used his 13 natural attacks to shred
Yeah.
whatever he failed against to death.
It was great. And then we were supposed to have a wizard somewhere, but he kind of never showed up. And eventually we got to a point where both the big guy and the other guy, like the luchador, were dead. It was like, well, now it's just me. And I survived, and that was great. And then we
Yeah,
all
I was-
came alive and kept on going.
Jai was immune to magic. He was 84 AC. He was 2 characters, and he hit strength damage. So he could kill anything and was pretty much impossible to hit.
Alright, should we get back to in character?
Yeah, sure.
As the combat ends, the entire, like, majority of the interior of this secret evil lair of evil just gets, like, it's obliterated. The walls are crumbling down. The ritual room just gets, everything that was here just gets burned to pieces and, like, completely destroyed. So it's, like, cleared everything. And yeah, the total destruction is a good way to, you completely, like, cleansed this particular place. You don't feel like any evil coming from it.
Oh,
Uh,
let's loot the place.
Before we do that, shouldn't we try help digging out that dragon?
We kind of need the spell for that.
You call us Marius while we loot the place.
What about a dragon?
We will have
there's
a dragon NPC.
underground.
Alright,
we
guys,
can-
like, you end the battle and you see, well, new friend. You see he's from the guild, but what do you say?
I walk towards him and just pull out my hand. Thanks for that. Essentially.
Cheers. Shake his
Cheers,
hand.
mate.
I try to figure out where I've seen, and I probably saw a glance of him in the guild
Oh yeah,
during
I
the
have strength
ceremony.
damage. I forgot about that. It doesn't affect me.
Yeah, I tell the guys that the guild basically sent me in as backup. It's my understanding, out of character, of course, that there was an attack on the guild. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
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 Yeah, and basically it's in shambles, and we are definitely, there's something really dark and evil going on. So I was sent to aid you guys. Actually, I'm a doctor.
Does he know
At the
about the
guild.
thing?
I don't know about the thing. You'd have to be more specific than that.
Yeah, what do you mean by the thing?
The whole
thing.
the bad thing
The
that's
world
coming
thing.
that doesn't have to do with anything else, pretty much.
I can roll history or religion.
I believe so that the most of the immortal ones at one point, like, they have some understanding. They see the things, because what's going on, because party in the past, like, managed to, that was like starting signal, because they did one job for us, Marius. Because normally this place is, like, disconnected from rest of the planes. If you wanted to teleport to other plane, it's impossible, because this place is a prison where gods store all the, you know, world-killing abominations, artifacts and whatnot, to prevent them from... This is like uber fantasy version of Australia, which started as a penal colony. And now,
Yes.
and now,
That would explain the crazy dress. I see.
the West was the cult. And now
So,
the
oh,
thing,
good.
is because the tree of Yggdrasil is, like, growing, and this
We could probably see it from here.
probably because the thing is
The
destroyed.
Yggdrasil is a tree that's supposed to connect this world with every other world.
Yeah, and gods do not like that. So there are
Well,
many
true.
things that are happening, bad things that
So yeah, gods are invading. So
sooner
yeah.
or later.
Yes.
It's like,
Aren't we like over here or something?
no, the guy was.
No, I think we were over here. Over by Southwatch.
Wait, what? Wasn't we?
Yeah, because as you remember, that was below the mountain, like at
Oh, yeah.
the mountain range.
Oh yeah, because we made the avalanche.
Yes, that you did.
Can you do me a favor and shift double click Dungeon Master so I can zoom? It'll just zoom all of us to where we are.
Press shift and double click.
I mean, for me, it just, like, shift and hold the left mouse button.
Yeah,
And it should be
Interesting.
centering for you.
it did. So I tell the guys that I am huge fans and I've heard all about your exploits and your adventures. And
Genkiro looks extremely proud of himself.
so unless
I kind of hope that you haven't heard everything.
I haven't heard everything. I have not, and I don't really want to. But I offer my healing services. I'll tag along and make sure that nobody gets stunned for 5 rounds again.
Yes, that
Question.
would be nice.
Am I around?
Yes, you are. I kinda didn't want to that much control your character, but you.
You killed a magma elemental.
Yay! I probably just kind of saunter up to the group now that there's a large, giant, freaking opening.
Yep. And after previous session, I knew the first thing Wes would do is just elemental bombardment and clear the fucking
Basically,
place.
yes. Basically. Hi.
You're a dragon.
I am, yes.
It's a giant dragon.
I am give or take 65 feet.
I detect his alignment. I'm gonna make sure that he's
Oh, alignment is chaotic good.
okay. I show you my holy symbol. It is a profile of what appears to be a dragon deity.
I kind of peer down. There's like a single eye in front of you right now, and so, Hi, name's
Hello.
Jai. I'm the resident dragon.
I shake his massive claw.
He nods. So, all in all, if you're here and there's a massive attack on the guild, then what are we waiting for?
The attack was already there. I mean, to clarify, the
Yeah,
attack
I
I
know.
was talking
I know.
about was...
The attack was already happened, but we can still go there and find out everything we can to find the...
We did that.
Martin,
when
it
we
was
when we became
when we
eternal, that's what
became-
I'm talking about.
When we became immortal, that was then the attack.
Oh, I am so fucking tired. Okay, sorry
yeah,
guys.
yeah, no problem.
That's an interesting question, and I will answer it when that thing happens, Zach.
Well, he just detected alignment, so I think it would ping something.
I believe it only detects alignment of one person, and he
Oh, okay,
went for Jai, or...
that's fair.
Is it an ordeal to find this dragon that we've been talking about?
It was Jai's follower dragon.
Oh, wait. He was trapped by imprisonment under the ground around here.
Huh, okay.
So we need a freedom spell to get him out of here.
Freedom spell.
Genhiro, did you try to send a message to Asmarius?
Not yet, but should I?
Yes.
I mean, he's a really busy guy, and
Just
personally,
do it already.
I just don't
We,
trust him.
we haven't even hesitated before. Why are we now?
Fine. I use a message spell to try to talk to us, Marius.
Okay, so... if that was modern era, that's please wait while our connection is made.
The number you are trying to dial.
It's currently unavailable. No, but for real, it's 1 second, 2 second, quiet. And yes, Genhiro, what is it again?
Yeah,
Need your
hi,
help.
it's us again. Sorry to disturb you, but we got a dragon here who could use a freedom spell. Think you could hook us up with your services again? Or teleport a freedom scroll? Whatever.
He's just you almost imagine his expiration and he's pinching the bridge of his nose. I will send my... Okay, that will take just a moment. Where are you?
We're by the mountains southeast of Southwatch. By some crazy cult's hidden base.
We're in the hidden base. Don't you know where that is?
I'll be there shortly. And the connection cuts. And after several long whiles while we wait, suddenly there's like a loud pop. And
Why is he large?
because I copied his token
Just
from
kidding.
the page of important NPCs and
This is when we actually find out that Asmarius is actually larger than Jai.
He's just really fat.
his ego probably is bigger than Jai's. So he like looks at you, looks at Genkiro who's coming closer. So, and he like stretches his hands and you see the arcane power just glowing already. So where's the place that I need to cast that spell?
I think it was over here. Out of character, it was over here, right?
Yeah, and like even if he wasn't sure, the guy would just ask Marius, okay, and he would just cast like detect person, like some sort of detect spell that and suddenly, and then he casts freedom, and Aoti finds herself standing on top of the dragon's head.
The dwarf's natural position on top of dragon's head.
Oh, and he's like shakes his head. Well, that certainly wasn't pleasant. Aoti, dear, can you get off my head? I'm not your mount.
Yeah, okay, I'll go to my pawn. I mount, I say, and teleport on top of Jai's head.
And black tentacles everywhere.
Yeah,
Fuck you!
that's the joke that every time Aoti pisses off Jai, he just casts black tentacles on her.
Yes.
Audi likes it now.
No, oh, they can easily get out, but it's worth it to just piss off Jai.
And Ovis just look at Asmarius and just nods. Thank you. Well then, and he just like waves his hand and looks at Genkiro. Well then, if there's nothing else, I return to some important business.
Wait. Ask for a glass of water.
What?
A glass of
I
water.
cast silence on end it.
Genkiro, I feel you are the leader of the party.